Hey, what's up Marvel fans? Greg Elliott here with Screen Rant, and today we're going to be finding Zemo. Or well, explaining Zemo, but that doesn't really have quite the same ring to it. So, Helmut Zemo, if you don't remember, was the bad guy who got the Avengers to turn on each other in Captain America Civil War, and he's back in the new Disney Plus show, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, who exactly is Zemo? What role did he play in the comics and the MCU so far, and how's he going to factor into the new show? Well, let's find out. In the comics, Baron Heinrich Zemo made his first appearance in July 1964 in the Avengers #6. He was a Nazi scientist who developed weapons for the Germans, and he wore a purple hood to conceal his identity. He was killed by a rock slide during a battle with Captain America in the Avengers #15, but he was not the final Zemo who would fight against Cap. The most well-known version of Baron Zemo is Heinrich's son Helmut, who first appeared in Captain America 168 in December 1973. Wanting to avenge his father's death, he sought to take down Captain America and by extension, all of the Avengers. He's gone up against some of Marvel's best heroes since then, and in the Old Man Logan universe, his own team of heroes, the Thunderbolts, killed nearly every Marvel hero there is. So he's no small potatoes, and in 2009, he was ranked as IGN's 40th greatest comic book villain of all time. This brings us to Zemo in the MCU, who's a bit different than his comic counterpart. First of all, he's not German anymore, but Sokovian, and he was a colonel in their special forces. We learn in Captain America Civil War that his entire family was killed during the Battle of Sokovia in Avengers Age of Ultron, and driven by revenge, he spent a year planning out an elaborate scheme to end the Avengers once and for all. And it almost worked too. In Civil War, Zemo bombs the UN conference in Vienna and frames Bucky for the crime. This all culminates with Cap, Bucky, and Iron Man ending up in Russia, where Zemo reveals that Bucky, brainwashed at the time, was the one who actually killed Tony's parents back in 1991, and as he expected, this sends Tony into a rage and triggers a fight. In order to protect his friend, Steve is forced to fight Tony, which, as you might expect, ends their friendship, which wasn't repaired until the events of Avengers Endgame. Having successfully carried out his plan and avenged his family, Zemo tries to take his own life, but Black Panther intervenes and captures him and turns him over to the CIA. This is the last time we saw him, so as the MCU currently stands, Zemo is locked away indefinitely. But we do know that Zemo will be back for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Plot details are being kept tightly under wraps, but the return of Zemo, once again being played by Daniel Bruhl, very likely means he'll be the big bad of the show. Now, he obviously can't be the bad guy if he's still in prison, so we'll probably see him break out of jail, and considering the Avengers did come back together to fight and defeat Thanos, Cap and Tony included, it looks like Zemo's original plan ultimately failed, so he's probably going to be pretty pissed and want to get back at them again somehow. One thing we do know that Zemo will have in the new show is a comics-accurate costume, specifically his purple mask. In a teaser video that was shown at the 2019 San Diego Comic-Con, Zemo appeared and said, "I simply wanted to say hello to some old friends. Gentlemen, I'll be seeing you very soon." And the teaser ended with him putting on the purple mask. In the comics, he wears it to cover up the scars from when he fell into a pit of adhesive X, and I'm sure that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier will provide a similarly good reason for why he wears it. We'll find out more about Zemo's plans when The Falcon and the Winter Soldier releases on Disney Plus in fall 2020, and make sure to keep up with Screen Rant for all the juicy details as we learn more. I'm Greg Elliott, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.